So Vaughn Hilliard, who I know, he's somewhat fair, but obviously on the left, but he's given us a fair shake throughout the years. He's known as kind of like Mr. Arizona in MSNBC. It's actually very interesting. Lately, left-wing media is at least giving us a little bit fairer of a shake than even establishment right-wing media. We're seeing this right now, that establishment entrenched right-wing interests actually are quietly hoping that we don't win this election because it means that Donald Trump actually might become president. And I hope, and I'll tell the full story after the election because it's a little bit of a detour from the core ethos that we are emphasizing the next 19 days. But the establishment Republican operatives want us to lose and lose the country because if we were to win, they won't get credit for it, and Donald Trump were to win. I have so much evidence of this that I'll share after the election, but we'll get to that later. So Vaughn Hilliard is Mr. MSNBC Arizona. Again, I actually think he operates somewhat in good faith, but he laces all this stuff with election denial and misinformation, whatever. That doesn't bother me. And to his credit, he went out to Kingman, Arizona. Now, I know right now there are some folks in Kingman, Arizona watching this program. In fact, we have a very strong contingent in Mojave County that listen to this program. Now, Mojave County is western Arizona. This includes Bullhead City, Lake Havasu, Kingman. In fact, Donald Trump got net 50-ish thousand votes just out of Mojave County. Now, Mojave County, we can run up the score even more. Their population has increased. We've done more with voter registration. We had a lot of people that didn't vote there. So we can even run up the score more in Mojave County. So Vaughn was dispatched to Kingman, Arizona. Again, I love these assignments so much. As I've said in previous episodes, this is like them sending a National Geographic correspondent into the wild. And now the snow leopard goes above the ridge and goes gently into the wild, as if they're like observing animals in their natural habitat. So Vaughn is the National Geographic correspondent for MSNBC. He is the MAGA in the wild correspondent. Here's what he found in Kingman, Arizona. Play cut 72.
And I should note, we did not find a single person who audibly would tell us that they voted for Kamala Harris. These were Trump supporters getting out to vote early in the all-important Mojave County. We met one man who did not vote in 2020, but he said he was horrified by the state of the country, so he is voting here in 2024. We met three other voters, one that moved from California, one that moved from Oregon, blue states, who said that they moved here and were eager to vote in a state where Donald difference. And so it's those types of voters that not only Republicans are watching come to the polls, but also Democrats have a close eye, understanding that they need to really win the Maricopa County area to make up for any potential juicing of turnout here among the MAGA faithful in places like Mojave County, Jose.
I want to repeat this. Some people say, the skeptics will say, but Charlie, early voting is just transferring election day votes into earlier votes. Therefore, it's no net advantage. The Vaughn Hilliard piece says, no. There are new voters that are coming in because when you open up the voting portfolio or the voting days, you're going to have first-time voters that now have more options. And guess what? Those first-time voters, they're not as likely, because they've never voted before, to treat Election Day as almost a holy day and a sacrosanct day that many of us do. Arizona voter to MSNBC says reason he voted early was because Trump told him to. Play cut 73.
Well, the difference is going to be that everybody's coming out early, and everybody that we talked to has made a special effort this year to vote, and you can see it here in the parking lot. You know, this library's usually got 5 cars in it. There's a ton of cars in it now.
Said you voted early for the first time.
For the first time.
Why did you vote early this year?
Honestly, because Donald Trump told me to.
What a good answer.
He keeps saying it, and I've been thinking about it, and so here I am.
So if you've already voted, which many of you have, what is your purpose? Go find that low propensity voter. Download the Turning Point Action app and chase ballots and get them out. Just yesterday, I personally did 2 speeches, did 2 hours of radio, was in Tucson all over the place. I chased 6 ballots. It's not hard. You know what I did? I texted people that I know that are kind of lazy in Arizona, and I said, just no excuses, guys. Get it done. And it's Charlie, I voted. You know why? Because they wanted me to stop harassing them. It's that simple. So find the people, gently, politely, nag and harass until they vote for Trump, and then find another one. And do that for the next 19 days.